Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Luna over here. I am a real estate agent here in Philly. I'm super excited. I'm actually right outside of H Mart. It's been almost 2 weeks for me to do any kind of grocery shopping, so I was really excited to be out. In today's video, I wanted to talk about a question that I have received before. A new agent reached out and he asked me if this is the right time to get into real estate as an agent. And to answer that question, it will be the same thing as if a seller asked me, Luna, when is the best time for me to sell my house? The best time to sell your house is right now. Now is always the time to either sell your house and also to be a real estate agent, because a lot of things that you have to go after if you really want it. It doesn't matter what the market is. I mean, there are some things that are happening right now. It actually work for you as a real estate agent because the market is less competitive. A lot more agents are not working. So I think it's a great time for you to be a real estate agent. If you want to do it, go pursue it right now. So in today's video, I want to talk about 5 stories that people that I know, real estate agents around me. So the first agent that I want to talk about, disclaimer before I get into the video, is all these agents are actual stories. They're true stories. I'm not referring any names in the video to protect their privacy. So the first agent is, she's a female, late 30s. She got into real estate about 4 years ago, right after she's done having her babies. So she has like 2 girls and now they're all, I believe, 7 and 10 years old. She's like, she used to be like a stay-at-home mom. Now she's in the business and she's doing really well. The first year she made about 60,000, and then the second year she made about 100 grand, and then 155, and then 200 and above, because she also does investment properties. So this particular agent, the way how she had so many closings at the very beginning is majority of them are buyers. Now it's on her 4th year. She does have a lot of listings, but these listings are, the buyer who bought the properties, now they're selling. And she also worked with investors. When they fix up the properties, she helped them sell the properties as well. So right now, this past year, the gross commission she had is about 220. She also has like other investment as well. So I know this particular agent, she's very hardworking, and also there is sphere of influence for her as well, because her age is late 30s and her family does own a business, so it gave her a lot of referrals. So that could be the reason too. But she's very hardworking. I've seen her pretty much nonstop. Like, she take clients on showings all the time. There's one thing that's keep in mind is this particular agent, all her clients, when they do investment, they're only looking to either purchase or invest in the same type of housing in a certain location. So she's the expert of that location, which kind of works as her advantage to show her expertise in helping investor and home buyer purchase their properties. She always knows what's on the market, what houses is selling. Agent number 2 is an agent at his 40s. He also had a few children and he used to work in sales for a decade, so he's really good on the phone. His main way of making money is prospecting through for sale by owners and expired listings. And one thing that I know about this agent friend of mine is he sounds really good on the phone. He has a very strong personality. He's very pushy, but because his tonality and the way how he talks to people make someone either love him or hate him. So his income was, let me double look. So his first year he made about 40,000, second year made 75, and third year doubled income 150, and this is 4th year he's really crushing it. He makes about 300,000 in his 4th year. So any of you guys who are listening and you have hard time trouble prospecting, this should inspire you and motivate you even more. Third agent story is, he's an agent in his mid 30s. He has a specialty LLC with a short sale and investment properties. So himself, he has a LLC. He does a lot of rentals, a lot of flips, and I've worked with him in the past before. Although he doesn't do any sorts of prospecting, but he does do a lot of networking with wholesalers, and he's always on the Philadelphia.gov for sheriff sale list. He's always looking, talking to people, see where there is a good deal. He's very specific on what he's looking for because his clientele and investors are looking for a specific kind of housing. So he's always looking for those houses, and he has his like type of groups that he's targeting too, and he's very specific on what kind of house that he wants to invest in. So his income, I'm not exactly sure. I believe the first year he only made about 55,000. The second year he made about 75. His third year he made about like, you know, a little bit less than 100,000. And his fourth year, although his sales, he made less than 100,000, but he makes over 100K with his investments that he's doing on the side. So, and the agent number 4 is a millennial. So he is at his late 20s, and he is an agent. I believe it's his third year right now. When he first started selling, he was a part-time agent. He had only closed 2 deals, and both of those 2 deals are buyers. And his main way of making his business, as I said before, he's a millennial. He doesn't really have sphere of influence because a lot of his friends are not really buyers or sellers. So his main way is cold calling expireds and for sale by owners. On his second year of selling, he quit his actual job and he becomes a full-time agent. This agent number 4 actually spent hours on the phone. And then the second part of his second year, so the end of second year, he actually got more into prospecting with for sale by owner and expired. So on his second year, I believe he made about 60,000 his second year, because the last 4 months of his second year, he barely made anything because he was focusing more on the expireds. However, expireds and also cold calling list, if you guys know, with prospecting, it takes about like 3 to 6 months to close a deal. So he had closed a few, like 3 to 4 deals in his second year. However, the end of the second year, it didn't work out his favor, so he was a little bit of unlucky. That's why he only made 65,000 for his second year in real estate. However, this year at the beginning, he's really crushing it. He has been signing listings from left to right. This past 1 month, when I was talking to him, he signed about 6 listings in this past 3 weeks. And prior to this past 3 weeks, he had already signed 4 listings. One of his cold call seller has 3 multiple investments, multi-units that wants to sell, and they signed the listing contract. It blows my mind because I know deep from my heart, you know, he worked so hard. I know he's going to be successful. Another key point with him is he's very good at saving his income, which is why with 6 months making $0, he is still in the business. But a lot of people like us, we probably would not be able to survive. But I'm so happy for him. So that's agent number 4. Agent number 5, he is also, I believe he's at his late 30s. He has a few kids. The different thing about him is he speaks a dialect. Like I can't really tell you guys. Like he speaks a dialect, and in this area there's only 2 real estate agents that speak the same language as he does. And one of the agents, he's a lot older, so he does things like old-fashioned, but he is the one that's hands-on, a lot younger, more efficient, do things with electronic way. He's with Keller Williams, and his first year he capped in 6 months, and it's pretty much unheard of. And on his second year, this year is his second year, he is supposed to cap in 3 months. So he was pretty much capped. I know a few closings of him has been postponed. I have no idea how much he's making this year, but last year he made, his first year, keep in mind, he made about 115,000 his first year. So all in all these agents that I'm telling you guys are true stories. They are all hardworking, very, very hardworking. They, you know, either have a niche or they speak a specific language. They have a specific way of doing their business. So I hope this video can really inspire you guys in some way. I know this time is kind of crazy with what's going on, but I just hope that I can produce you guys, you know, like good content that keep you guys on the phone or keep you guys still wants to do business. And once this thing is over, we can all go out and crushing it. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. This is Luna over here. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.